Hello, neighbors. Welcome back to the neighborhood. I'm Squealer D, and I am back again. And it's time again for the Amy Maryon Show, neighbors. Grab your rancid coconut oil popcorn, sit back, and prepare for the whirlwind that is Amy's life. We've got drama, comedy, and a touch of mystery. Seriously, where exactly has Greg been all of this time? Stick around until the end, and 2 lucky neighbors will snag a golden ticket. Well, maybe not exactly golden, but a $50 Amazon gift card is pretty darn close. So buckle up, because we're diving into the wild and wacky world of Amy Maryon, where the only thing more unpredictable is your chance to win big. Don't miss out. The laughter's free, and the gift cards could be yours. Let's get into what Amy's doing.
It is Monday. Saturday, we kind of hung out together as family, and we swam for a long time. I think Madeline and Steven stayed in there. We went at about 1 o'clock. They stayed in there till like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And then at nighttime, Greg and I went out for a date, and we went to the ocean, which was so nice. We did a sunset, and then Sunday got up, we did church, came.
So you did a sunset. Amy, on Saturday, the sun set in Parrish, Florida at 6:59. You just got done telling us that the kids played in the pool until 8 or 9 p.m. How could the kids play in the pool until 8 or 9 p.m. if you were catching a sunset down at the beach with Grego at 6:59? How does that work? Let me know in the comments.
Back, and then we the kids were like, let's go to the beach today. So we packed up. We only had 3 that we took with us, and we went to the beach.
So crazy, baby. There's some big waves. Oh, look at those ones rolling in. Come on out here and get in these big waves. We got 3-4 foot breakers right here. Oh, oh, honey, your camera got a little wet. Oops.
Oops, I know it's how you make your money, but oops, we can definitely hear Grego in the background. He's not missing anymore, is he, Amy? Because every time you're around him, we know you take the opportunity to show him. When he's not in the videos, he's not around.
I can't even imagine how tall they are out there in the Gulf. We're getting them like this here. It's gotta be crazy. Crazy.
So blowing wind, like sand was crazy blowing, and everything was like in our
So blowing wind. Amy, you should have a neurologist check you out.
bags, and it was so windy. So I'm like, I knew I wouldn't be able to film like and talk. So we stayed there for, I don't know, 3-4 hours, but the pool heater's on. So I went swimming in the pool, and that was really, really nice. Very nice. I wasn't sure how that was going to be. Is it going to be warm?
So they went on a beach date to the sunset because it's free, because the tax man said no fancy dinners for Amy and Grego. Amy would love to go get a dinner with Grego, but she can't afford it, and she doesn't know how to cook.
It was good. So I went out and swam for about 45 minutes in the pool. That was a good start to my day.
She has already swam for 45 minutes today.
Most of those silverware I didn't even have to wipe off. They just were clean already. Just let them soak in the hot water.
She doesn't even have to wash them. They're clean already. Forget that dishwasher. If she just lets her dishes soak long enough in the sink, they'll clean themselves. No cleaning required.
It does work for cleaning the stove. I just realized that my stove here, this griddle, turns upside down. Hello. I see why they did, because the backside has got a big giant burn thing on it. But
Okay, so 2 things there. Did you see how her voiceover is completely, she was doing the refrigerator, but she was talking about her stove? Amy, when you do a voiceover, you talk about what you're looking at. So when we're watching you clean out the refrigerator, you should be talking in your voiceover about the refrigerator, not the stove. But let's get back to the stove. You have been in this home for over 5 months, and you're still blaming things on the old owners. Imagine if you would have gotten an inspection, all of this stuff, you would have already known all of this stuff. But you didn't get an inspection because you let Greg take care of the house. I don't know why you did that when you cared about the kitchen, because you are the cook and mama. Also, I don't understand why the griddle, you can buy it, a new one, for $200 online from Z-Line. Or you could just have Greg sand it down and you could re-season it because it's cast iron. But, of course, the lady who's been cooking for 10 years on YouTube wouldn't know anything about any of that, would she?
And I'm like, I feel like I've had that for like over 3 years, but maybe not. Maybe some of you know better because you guys watch these videos. I don't know. I said, I'm sure they...
You would know if you rewatched your videos, Amy. It's part of editing. After you edit the video, you rewatch the entire video to make sure that everything looks good, to make sure that you put your music in where you needed to make sure that it is understandable, that people can hear you and can understand you. It's called editing. Of course, you wouldn't edit your videos. We know that. That is why some days we cannot hear you. You speak so low that your audience can't even hear what you're talking about. Some days you forget to put your music in the video. You do not edit correctly. We understand that. And here she is, grifting for a new Keurig. She got her new hand mixer. Now she is trying really hard to get Kathy or Pop Barb or any of the other grifting people she grifts from to send her a new Keurig, because this one's hard to grab.
Upgraded, just there's no place to grab it.
The one that's $100 on Amazon right now, it doesn't have a place to grab it either. You know what does have a handle? The $200 one. I guess Aunt Barb, she wants the good one from Amazon. Way to go, Amy, trying to get those better grifts.
So do the newer Keurigs have a better handle on theirs? I'm sure. It's been good. Our pool is doing really good. It's funny. The pool is like a chemistry. Now you can take it.
The pool is a chemistry, guys. Quote, unquote, from the teacher herself.
The pool supply store and pay somebody to do it. Pay an arm and a leg. Pay way more than you need to. But you can do it yourself. Sure, you can.
Amy thinks that the pool man is going to scam her, but she bought a $650,000 house without a proper inspection. Sight unseen. How can she have one conspiracy and then be such a lick on the other hand? How does that work, Amy?
It's hyaluronic acid. If you have that correct amount in your pool, it helps keep that chlorine in there from evaporating out. Did not know that. So usually...
Of course you did not know that, even though you have been a pool owner for many years.
Usually you just have to add that once and it stays in the water the whole time. So crazy.
How long does it stay in the water, Amy? Do you know? Or should you be getting tests to see if you still have some of, what did you call it? Hyaluronic acid?
I think that's why it's not in the test strips, because you just assume it's in the pool. Well, if the pool hasn't been taken care of properly, or maybe it was and just,
Of course, the pool water is the old owner's fault. Oh, I'm being so stupid. Greg didn't retile their pool and break the generator, the salt generator, and they haven't swam in the pool a million times and lived through a hurricane. That's the old owner's water. They should have made sure everything was in it for Amy and that it would last for at least 6 months for her, right?
Did that. We've only had to add chlorine once this week after we shocked it, and then it's been perfect. It's been so perfect. I think yesterday we checked it and we're like, oh, it's getting a little low where that chlorine level every single day it was gone. So
Amy's eyes look very dilated and weird.
That's why I bought 10 gallons of chlorine when we went shopping, because I was like, I'm gonna have to add a gallon every single day. This is ridiculous.
You bought 10 gallons of chlorine that cost you about $60 or more, yet you won't take your pool water in for a free chlorine test, and they test everything about the water. That's free, Amy, and they'll help you figure out what your water needs. Instead, you would rather spend $60 to shoot in the dark and just pour a bunch of chlorine in it.
So hyaluronic acid, add that to it. It helps keep that water, chlorine in there so it doesn't evaporate. Did not know that, but it's like one of those things where you think, oh, my pool's a mess, just take it to the pool guy. Well, go ahead, take it to the pool guy.
The pool guy would have told you all of that for free, and you wouldn't have had to waste $60 on the chlorine. Now, would you?
A bunch of chemicals. Sure they will. But do some research. Learn how to do it yourself. Save yourself a ton of money. So we are
You didn't save that $60.
good now. The pool has been amazing. It's awesome. We even got salt testing strips. So amazing.
That salt generator, she keeps bringing it up because it's broken. Greg broke it.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Amy, this is called Pinch a Penny. They give free water tests. Yeah. How often should I test my water? We recommend you test your water weekly, especially in the warmer months when the bather load is high. In the winter, we suggest every few weeks or so to keep your water from becoming too unbalanced. Even if you test your water at home, we recommend you bring a sample to Pinch a Penny ever so often to ensure everything is matching up. Not Amy. She'll take care of it by herself and buy 10 things of chlorine. This is all of the things they test for free, Amy, whenever you need. They're not trying to sell you anything. They sell chemicals. You need chemicals. You could have bought your 10 things of chlorine from them and they would have tested your water for free. Free. There's one very local to you near Ellington. I know that's about 5 miles away from your house. You could just bop on over there and get some professional help, Amy. It's free. They do all kinds of things. And guess what? They're even hiring. You can have Greg go down and apply. He could be a real pool guy for you.
Again, so phone call. So I got these. The washer was done. I put the towels on it.
Phone call. Always on the phone. I bet your real viewers, they just love it.
Got them in. These are just going to sit outside and dry. So I'm thinking, why don't I do some of this? Tortellini Alfredo, pesto Alfredo. This is easy. I can't do all of it because it is a milk product and Jensen and Jaden don't do it. So I was going to do meatballs in a small batch of like spaghetti, maybe. If I had penne pasta, I'll have to look and see. So I've got 2 slow cookers out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to throw this all together so it can just cook and do its thing. All I'm going to do, the chicken tortellini, this is a great freezer meal. I have frozen chicken. I feel like I need all that.
She made sure that this time she said that Jaden and Jensen both have stomach issues. It must really suck for Jaden to be out in the real world with people who watch YouTube her age that are on social media, maybe being interested romantically in a new guy or a new gal, and your mom telling the world that you get horrible bubble guts regularly from anything dairy that you eat. I would personally not be interested in getting to know someone who has stomach issues and their mother talks about it constantly. Jaden must love it. She has her own channel that her own mother does not support. But Jensen, put your foot down before that turns into you and you are out and about in the real world. And nobody wants to be friends with the bubble gut guy. It is not right that your mother continues to make profit off of videos talking about your health issues. Tell her to take them down. Put your foot down, or this is going to keep happening. Or just be in the videos and enjoy yourself. And when you get older, everybody's going to have a good laugh. That chicken looks like frozen canned tuna.
Maybe like half of that.
Oh no, don't use too much now. You got to save your pennies and every little dime you get.
This is from our Asian lettuce wraps. I just put it in a bag in the freezer. I'm thinking
So she's going to make pesto Alfredo tortellini with sesame oil and soy sauce chicken. Yum. I bet that's a great mix.
batch. It's frozen. And then I've got a jar of Alfredo.
Maybe that's why Jensen says he can't eat cheese.
I only had 1 jar. Did I buy it correctly? I had 1 more, I think, for Autumn's birthday. And then it's
Did I buy my canned jars of sauce correctly?
pesto. We only use about half of this, so I'm going to take the other half and put that in there. This was in my freezer. And then the other
Yum, pesto that was in the freezer.
one is going to be meatballs. I think I'll do half of the bag, so I do small bag.
The kids could have thrown all of this great value processed crap into the microwave on their own. She's not cooking anything.
1 jar of sauce. I don't even know.
She's cut open bags of frozen food and poured sauces. Amy is not cooking. She is having a piss take. She is having people watch her as a cooking channel, a cooking mama, and she's not cooking anything. She's giving her children gout.
Spaghetti with 1 jar of sauce. People do. And I'll just cook 1 package of spaghetti noodles in here. So they, that will be
Some people do.
like a job for Jane. I have my air fryer in there. It's dirty. It needs to be clean. And so things like that is the jobs that I like leave for. The girls do. Brooklyn same way. She's working, so she does things like the girls' bathroom, the boys' bathroom.
So Brooklyn works full time at the mall or retail, wherever she works. She still has to go on the stupid school field trips with all the other kids. She has to eat Amy's food. And then she has to clean her little brother's bathrooms. Jaden cleans, does tech support for Amy's channel, drives her siblings around. Amy only does the busy work we see right here in the channel. That's crazy. Greg and Amy might be the laziest people I've ever seen, especially because they have so many kids. Oh, look, yay, they have hand soap in the bathroom. But don't worry, nobody's using that hand soap. Amy likes to wash her hands in the peanut butter water.
I'm done. Put another jar of spaghetti sauce in there. Definitely need 2. And then that just turned out lovely.
She went from 1 pile of dishes to having 2 piles of dishes. There are 2 piles of dishes back here.
Right, easy dinner. We are going to get out this afternoon, so this will ensure that we're finished. So on to chores for the kids, school, laundry, and just managing. So be back. Okay, so we've had a busy afternoon. We got our school done, chores done. We've been kind of chilling. There's been a lot of laundry because we decided to do bedding too. So everybody's getting ready. We're going to go head out the door. We're going to go to a park. I'll bring you along. We're always going to try new parks, kind of see what they've got, and then that'll be our day. Dinner's done. Don't have to worry about it. So we're going to go head out. Design for
So they're headed to the park, and the kids, as usual, are yelling in the background. As usual, they are the worst behaved children. They know that Amy is filming, but they still talk loud and yell and act like animals. Why are you children so disrespectful? Why? Does your mother deserve that type of behavior? Let me know in the comments why she deserves you to act like that. So here they are at the park, and Amy is not only showing her children, but all the children, because everybody wants to take their kids to the park and have people, 143,000 people, watch them on the internet.
Oh my gosh, look at it. How fun. This is my kids' kind of playground. Spin, spin, spin.
That's her kids' kind of playground for 10 and below.
I can't spin on this.
Oh my gosh, I got flying. Here's Steven. Can you do it? And bathrooms are kind of dirty.
Don't worry, Pop Barb and all the creeps at the bakery. Amy's going to show you these kids no matter what. You got to keep the gift cards flowing, and the creeps at the bakery who consistently comment on her young girl's appearances satisfied.
We're going to go head home now, so we're going to have dinner. Not bad. They say they like it. So we'll probably come here. It's a little bit further away, so not all the time, but if we need someplace different to come, we'll come. It's called Urfer Family Park, U-R-F-E-R.
So Amy pretends she cares about online safety, and then she tells us exactly where her children are, where they're going to be playing, and spells it for us so that you can make sure that you get it right in your GPS. So I thought to myself, Amy lives in Parrish, right? This is Parrish. She said they were down in Sarasota at the park. Now, what would make you drive, if you're a busy mama who doesn't like to do very much like Amy, what would make you drive all the way from up here where Amy lives, all the way down here to Urfer Family Park? It's about 26 miles. What would make you drive that far? It's not by the beach. It's nothing special. There's nothing around here. What would make her drive down here? But then I got to thinking, where are all of the rehab centers? They're in Sarasota. Well, lots of them are in Sarasota. And look, here's Urfer right here. And right next to Urfer is 4 very, very, very close rehabilitation, treatment, drug rehab centers. That's right. It would make sense if they went to the park right where Daddy Grego is at rehab, wouldn't it? Imagine vlogging while you take your kids to go see Daddy at rehab, and then lying to your subscribers and telling them that old Grego is at the office. Yeah, the AA office, getting a sponsor so that he can come home.
Getting meatballs, tortellini. Here's some bread I threw in the oven.
It burnt because everything that Amy makes burns in that oven. Not because the oven is shite, but because Amy refuses to learn how to use it. And soon enough, she will break it because she is not using it properly. And the Z-line requires you to use it properly.
Corn on the cob. Easy, easy. They're starving.
Everybody down here.
By the way, that pasta, I have never, ever seen pasta that dry. Ever. It didn't matter how many jars of pasta sauce you used, Amy. That was the driest pasta in the world. And that's because you leave your food to sit out on the counter all day long in a crock pot because you insist on cooking it at 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Yum. I bet your kids loved it.
Okay, so we are home now. So it was good. Good little park. It's chilly. It's cold outside. What I do now is eat because everybody's starving, and then we're gonna take Maxine, do some food. We got some doctors.
So they went to that park at around 4 p.m. They left the house at around 4:07 after she finished dinner, and they're back at 6:30 p.m. So they went down there during traffic time just to go to a park. Nobody goes out during traffic time just to go to a park. Amy complains about traffic all the time. She didn't complain right now. Why was she down near all the rehab centers and supposedly just going to a park? She didn't take the pup. Things don't add up. Amy, stop lying and just be honest with your followers. If you and Greg are going through something like treatment facility, rehab, drug abuse, you could really help your followers. The lies that you're telling, they are disgusting, and they are the reason that you are losing views. Be honest. It will help you, and it will definitely help Greg. How can he recover when you guys live a lie?
So, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. It is Tuesday. Had a good night last night. Went swimming last night. It was cold. It was cold. We had our heater on in the pool, so it was probably in the 60s outside, but the pool water was really warm. So we swam last night for about an hour. I take Brooklyn and drop her off for work, and it's just crazy busy traffic. I mean, it's just the busy, crazy, ridiculous car driving everywhere. People everywhere, which is fine. So that's just
Crazy, busy, driving car, people everywhere. Word vomit, Amy. That's all you do. You don't even speak anymore. You just spew words from your mouth because the more words that you spew, the more you will make for ad revenue.
lots of people. So,
And she's driving. I thought that this whole time she was sitting in the car in a parking lot. No, she's driving. She's in traffic. Yeah, that's right. She's in traffic.
I'm doing that, dropped her off, now I'm driving back home, and then I have about an hour, and that's it. So I'm going to go home.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Which is awesome. I'm going to pay attention to the road instead of you.
No, you're not. No, you're not going to pay attention to the road. Amy is going to wrap this pilot around a tree. She has no hands on the wheel for hundreds of feet as she travels down the road, a busy road. This is criminal. She has no regard for others on the road. She has to get her content so she can get paid. It doesn't matter if she runs into you or your children and kills somebody. She doesn't care as long as she gets her content. The number one reason for car accidents is distracted driving, not drugs, not alcohol. This lady is too scatterbrained to put together a coherent sentence. She word vomits, but she thinks she's a good enough driver to drive and vlog and talk and respond quickly to traffic. How can she think that this is normal or safe? Shame on you, Amy. Shame on you. I would throw you in jail for this.
Pancakes, because that's all I need, something easy for breakfast, and that's simple. Everybody loves them. So I'm gonna make pancakes, get that done, and then
Yay, pancakes again. I swear since Autumn's birthday, they eat pancakes twice a week. Amy, children do not need pancakes twice a week. Are you trying to fatten them up? Are you trying to give them a heart attack before they're 50? Stop it.
girls to the doctor. So Maddie and Autumn go next, so that we're gonna be doing that today. And then I'll come back. I don't know if I gotta pick Brooklyn up afterwards, so I'm not sure how that's gonna roll. So it's gonna be a little bit of a busier day.
Why can't Greg do any of the running? I understand you're going to take the girls to the appointment. Why can't he take Brooklyn to work? He has a little two-seater car. Him and Brooklyn would fit just fine in it. He could whip her to work and whip back home and go pick her up from work and come back home. That's because Greg isn't driving his car, because Greg is in rehab down in Sarasota, isn't he? He can't take Brooklyn to work when he's not home. He's in rehab. You only get to go see him on the weekends and sometimes in the evening. That's why you're so darn busy, isn't it?
Okay. The afternoon I'll get to, but this morning is just like run, so.
All these cars just driving fast past her, and she's looking at us, driving no hands, holding the camera. This is actually repulsive.
And then we're getting all these appointments, and it's like, get everybody's eyes checked, get everybody's, we're in the doctor phase right now, and then I think next month is all of our dental. So just getting everybody all squared away, and then we'll be good to go. So it's just a lot of extra, but this is real life. So it's beautiful. I was driving today.
It's not extra. Everybody goes to the dentist twice a year. They go to the doctors at least once a year. That's not extra. That's life. You chose that life when you had 10 kids. It's not extra.
Brooklyn just started working earlier, we have to leave at 7:15, and it's been, but the last few times we've gone, it wasn't like super sunny, it was kind of cloudy, so we haven't really got to see a sunrise here, so it was gorgeous seeing the sunrise. And I guess outside, I don't really step outside and watch. No, actually, you know what, the sun would be behind me, right? I'm sorry, I'm thinking my house would be behind me, so yes, you can see it come up.
You wake up all the time before the sunrise and you've never seen it rise outside of your house? I call BS.
There's still like buildings and stuff, so it was really pretty to see the sunrise because we were driving, and it was just beautiful ball of sunshine. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice as the sun comes out today. Make it a whole lot.
Still driving with one hand, taking her hand off the wheel. Still, all this time.
Warmer, but it's just a little chilly this morning. I was like, oh, do I get a sweater out today? I think I should. Gotta do it today, so it'll be good. So I'm gonna head home, and then I will grab my supplies and we'll make some pancakes. That sound good? It's gonna be a good Tuesday. Good Tuesday, bring you along. I'm like, that's what we're doing. So, all right, let's go. I'm in my neighborhood, so let's go home.
Now she is in her neighborhood where people that live around her are driving with their children, walking their dogs, and she's driving one-handed. Would you want somebody driving around your neighborhood like this?
Breakfast, make some pancakes. I'm gonna do pancakes. I think there's enough leftover lunch, like there's tortellini, spaghetti, and I think I even have some chili in there, so we'll probably...
Yum, the leftover dry tortellini and spaghetti.
just do that for lunch. If we have to pull ramen, we can do ramen. And then dinner, I'm going to do just hamburgers because it's easy. And I don't know, like I said, the day's going to be a little bit busier, so I'm not planning on like
Hamburgers or tacos, one or the other, every time she gets busy.
too much in the kitchen because, life. I'm going to have a light.
Life.
I don't know how long the light lasts for. We will see, but we're going to try.
So now she has a light, and we get to be her test subjects on whether or not the light looks good, because Amy couldn't do a test video where she recorded with the light and without the light and looked at the footage to see what was good and what wasn't good, right? She's going to do her whole vlog and then later see if it was good. That sounds about Amy. And that is why we end up with videos that are so low quality that they're almost impossible to watch.
Some good old-fashioned pancakes. They love them. I'm going to do the mini ones. Got my pancake mix out. I'll just mix it up, put it in the bowl, and use my little squeezer, and then put on a pan. The one I got from Evan was super.
And we have literally watched her make these pancakes at least 5 times this month. It's like Groundhog's Day. Yuck. How are the kids not sick of her little disgusting pancakes?
This one is just real flimsy. I'm like, I don't even know, but we'll see. We'll see. I think I like the light. Oh, dude, just let that all out. I think I like the light. I don't know how that's going to work long term with the battery deck. I told you. Just spill it out everywhere. We will just see. It's the only bad thing. I'll clean it up later. Like this.
Amy is repulsively disgusting. Scooping batter off of her disgusting Norwex cleaned counter. It's really time for Amy to get offline. At this point, she is just making a fool of herself and her family. Go get a job at the church, Amy. Go get a job at the church.
Here we go. Wash my fingers.
Wash my fingers. You don't need an accent, Amy. You need to get off the internet.
Flip these pancakes here. I'm just trying things out. I meant to have Shaden. She's good with all this. That's what she's going to school for. She just has all that understanding.
You have been doing this for 10 years. I don't care if Jaden's going to school for it. You have been doing this for 10 years. And we know you still don't understand any of the video making process. You don't understand how to cook. You don't understand how to clean. You don't understand how to teach your children. You don't understand anything. I'll bet you that Jeffy doesn't understand any of that stuff either. Does he, Amy?
Of how this stuff hooks up, I don't understand any of it. Like, yes, I'm a YouTuber. Yes, I do video editing, all those things, but I do not understand the whole logistics behind everything, like the lighting and what you're supposed to do. And, she sets up my Bible channel for me. She's like, here, you need light like this. And so, thank goodness for young teens, or young, no, she's not teens, she's an adult. Young adults that know those kind of things. Let's see.
Amy's too down bad financially to cut back on uploads. She uploads 7 days a week, including the stupid Bible channel. Instead of upping the quality of her videos, she's going to do what every dumb grifter does. Spam your recommended until you unsubscribe. Keep going, Amy. Listen. Listen to what I say. And go ahead and do the exact opposite. And your channel will continue to die.
Just makes it like that, but I think that light just makes it fuzzy. So having it on, is that good?
She couldn't have tried all this out before she recorded the vlog, and no, she couldn't have tried it. Heck no.
I don't know, we're gonna see.
You want to know why she didn't give it a go before the vlog and try it out and do a test video? Because she doesn't care about the quality of her videos. Doesn't matter to her. Does she have a video to put out so that you can watch it and give her money? That's what she cares about. So everybody says, but Squealer, you're so mean. Why do you talk to Amy like that? Everybody else thinks it's fine. No, everybody else doesn't think it's fine. Everybody else complains in the comments. They say the exact same things I say. But Amy deletes them. Deletes the comments. That's right. She deletes all these comments. Here's one that says, how many days a week do you want us to continue to watch you make pancakes and potato beans? We're trying to hang on, but it's like watching Groundhog's Day. This comment had 8 thumbs up and 5 responses to it. There was another one that said, I would suggest only videoing a couple days a week. That way you're not trying to stretch your videos with chat about your camera holder for half your video. Laughing out loud. 6 thumbs up. People are complaining and Amy deletes their comments. That's because Amy isn't honest.
Now the house seems nice and open. The windows are all open, so we'll see what that does for you. I'm not sure. So we're just gonna try things out. The lighting in this home is just a little bit different, and I think it's just the fact that the windows, it's so bright. Like mountains, we had trees. So it's shaded, so you never really got...
She's been in this house for more than 5 months, and she still hasn't even tried to figure out the lighting. Because like I said, she doesn't care.
Bright sun coming in any of the windows. I didn't really know what the style was here or how that... I didn't know how that stuff worked down here, so we will see. I still think the restaurant one was always way better, but those days are gone. When you do a discount store...
Those days are gone. They don't have to be. There's discount stores in Florida. You've been told this.
It's going to be extras. It's not like it's going to be the food for the week that you eat, because whatever's on sale or whatever they have a deal of. Back in the mountains, I could say, okay, I'm going to go there and I'll plan my meals around it because I knew there was going to be some staple food there. I just don't think that's... But I could be wrong if that was...
Lies. She bought all of her groceries from the discount store. Unless, of course, Greg was asking for something special. Even on Greg's birthday, she made him get his brownies and his ice cream at the discount store. Greg didn't even qualify for Walmart brand ice cream. He had to get discount ice cream. Don't believe me? Look it up.
We'll see. One of these days, and it's in a busier city, lots of traffic, I heard. Like way more than I'm used to.
Amy's turning into somebody else. She has an alter ego. She's been having, pay attention when she talks, all different types of accents. It's very, I think it's like her own little flair. Just pay real close attention.
I think that's going to be better. I don't think I'm going to keep that stand. I was like, it's so lightweight in the camera.
It's so lightweight. It costs $36. Did you think a $36 tripod was going to last forever, Amy?
It's a little bit bigger. I think I like the light maybe. We'll see when I go to edit it. So I'm going to put this back in the bag and just return it.
So here's the tripod. $36, $5 coupon, $31, guys. And she thought that her camera that she does her business on, her job, her recording, her content, whatever she wants to call this mess, she thought that this was a good choice. Why, Amy? I'll tell you why. The same reason that you make drivel for content and actual slop for food for your children.
That's why I'm filming different angles today. So that's funny. I think somebody said, spray some WD-40 on that door, and I opened it before, and I was like, it wasn't squeaking. Now it's squeaking. I think it has to, maybe it has to do with the coldness. I don't know. Let me check that out.
What? Are you serious? The Z-line is an end-game range for a lot of people. But Amy, who cooks for a living, refuses to maintain it or learn how to properly use or set the temperature. Crazy. Squeaking doors have to do with the cold, Amy? Wouldn't cold make metal contract and not squeak, if anything? But that's not what it is, Amy. It's because you don't take care of it. Just like everything else. Just like the pool that your husband destroyed the moment you moved into the house.
Perfect. Okay. So tonight, so I'm going to be leaving in a few minutes and take the girls. And I'll come back. There is leftovers in there. They can do sandwiches for lunch. There is some pesto tortellini, there's spaghetti, there's chili.
Yay, the dry pesto and spaghetti. Yum, kids. Enjoy.
So that'll be lunch. I'm not going to worry about food. And then when I get back, I'm going to, today we're doing
She's not going to worry about food because she doesn't have to eat any of that dry old crap.
a little celebration in the family. So just something personal, something fun. So I'm going to do something, brownies. That'll be fun. I was going to throw those in right now, but I don't.
Brownies are Greg's favorite dessert. And they're celebrating a little celebration, guys. What is the celebration? Are they celebrating Greg? Does he have a rehab milestone? Like perhaps he successfully finished detox and inpatient and he's going to transfer to outpatient rehab? Or are they celebrating Brooklyn's engagement to her little boyfriend back in North Carolina that she went home to visit? Or are they celebrating a viability moment for her unborn number 11 child? Let me know in the comments what you think that the little victory celebration is for.
I'll bake these when I get back. And then I'll go outside and put burger.
What's crazy is that regardless of what it is, it's crazy that she celebrates it as a family. Her and her kids are all going to celebrate Greg's rehab as a family. It's so weird and creepy, but she won't let her followers know what's going on.
And tater tots, I'm thinking, and because I can do burgers. That works. So I think we'll have
Burgers, anything processed.
that tonight. And
Because Amy doesn't cook.
then gotta do school today. Bike ride maybe tonight and swim in the pool, which is awesome. I turned the pool off last night after we swam, and then I'll probably wait for a little bit today. Maybe when I get back, I'll turn it on so the heater is on, so it's nice and warm. Because I don't need it heated during the day. Because we're not gonna go swimming during the day today. So
She sure takes a lot of time on her vlogs talking about a pool.
great day, even for a busy day. Still being productive, still get things done. It's like okay.
A pool that she doesn't know anything about, nor does she want to invest any type of money.
And I folded my towels. Some people say she folds bad. It's okay. That's for all the other homemakers out there, that it's okay if you don't fold your towels perfectly or have them hang perfectly in your kitchen or your bathroom. And all right, made it to the car. Gotta go run to the doctor's. All right, back in the car. So we went to the doctor's, got back. I just dropped the girls at home so they could go home and get lunch because they were hungry. And then I'm gonna go get Brooklyn now. So let me go pick her up. Home, I picked her up, drank my whole water, which is really good. I got a little bit left. Gonna go in, see if we need to make anything for lunch. I am back.
So that was all Amy's edits. The car to car to car, picked her up, dropped him off, took him home, got him. That was all Amy. She didn't show anything except for herself sitting in the car that whole time. Just what you saw was Amy's edits. I sped it up a little bit so we wouldn't have to be tortured. But she did those cuts. Why? Couldn't she have just said, okay, guys, I went and did all that stuff? Because she needed more minutes, more time, more video so that she could get paid more. It's all about Amy and her money. She doesn't care about her viewers. She doesn't care about her children. She doesn't care about anything but getting a check from Google AdSense and her sponsors.
Day. So everybody decided they want some mac and cheese. I'm like, you know what? Mac and cheese is good. There was only a little bit of leftovers. So I'm going to make a box. This simple, easy. This is what you do when days are crazy. I'm going to get my water pots out and make some.
So there weren't leftovers of the disgusting pasta, or nobody wanted that nasty old crunchity pasta. So she's going to make mac and cheese.
And then we'll have some for dinner as well.
Sounds about Amy.
Perfect outside. I'd love to get out in it. I don't know. I'm not sure how my day's going to go.
She literally swims every night, and she can't even make mac and cheese without talking about going swimming or going outside and getting out in the hot, nice weather.
We were talking about maybe we should go to the park. I just don't know if I'll get there today because it's already like after 1. And I still have to do.
They could go to the park and see Greg, but she doesn't know if she'll get there today because she still has a lot to do.
School, and we still gotta do some chores and stuff around the house. Nothing too major, but still time, so it's okay. We just go for a bike ride tonight. That would be great, just to go for a bike ride, and I'll go out and turn the pool on in a little bit so it gets warm, so tonight we can swim, and that would be awesome. Okay, so for an afternoon pick-me-up, I found this at Aldi. This is really, really good.
So Amy has to subsidize Pop Barb's gift cards with her own grocery store Starbucks. She bought 6 of these for $6 or $7 each. 6 of them. She'd rather die than pay for her own fast food or fast food for her children. They all love fast food, but Amy waits for gift cards or else they can't go get it. Unless Greg wants Culver's, then she'll go and pay for cash for Culver's. This coffee has 36 grams of sugar per serving, by the way.
I don't mind the Starbucks coffee. It's okay. Like the one that looks like this, I think it's caramel macchiato. It's okay, but this, the pumpkin one, so good. So I keep that
That's why she went and bought 6 of them.
in my little stash, and then I get a little coffee for the day. While that
That is probably 2 servings also.
is boiling, I'm gonna do this real quick. So this is for our celebration night. So I'm gonna get these. Put them in here, real simple. Just mix them up. Something simple for a nice little treat tonight. Do you have to? No. But sometimes it's good to celebrate the little things in life. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. Sometimes
Celebrate the little things in life. So is it a teenager's engagement or Pop Greg's 50th time in rehab graduation?
victories. So that's what we're gonna do tonight.
Little victories.
Today is a busy day for me. I want to get everything
It's 1 o'clock and it's so busy for her. She's been driving around nonstop.
done that should get done, like school and feeding my children and that kind of stuff. Then take the easy route. Gotta do mac and cheese. I do mac and cheese. Oop, gotta do chicken nuggets.
She dropped multiple pieces of shell in the brownie. She doesn't know how to crack eggs on a flat surface, not the edge of the bowl. Even though she has a video in her arsenal of how to crack eggs.
Go get a pizza. Go get a pizza. Sometimes it's soft. It is right, but we're gonna.
Here you go, Amy. Since you didn't want to believe me, just like you didn't believe Jaden and Google about the time change. Does coconut oil go bad? Coconut oil has a long shelf life, but it is perishable and it will go bad. You can prolong the shelf life of coconut oil by storing it properly in an airtight container in a cool place, not in a U-Haul that goes up to 150,000 degrees during the hottest summer ever. Only use coconut oil if you are sure it hasn't become rancid. Discard expired coconut oil immediately, all of it, even if you have 5 buckets of it. Consuming or using spoiled coconut oil can increase the number of free radicals in the body, cancer, linked to inflammatory and cardiovascular diseases. Amy, that means cardiovascular is your heart. How can I tell if my coconut oil has gone bad? Discoloration. Coconut oil should be a pale white color. If the oil starts to turn yellow or green or has any dark oil spots or signs of mold, it is turned rancid. Stop feeding it to your children and your husband. I cannot believe that you do that. It's coconut oil. Buy some more. Are you so cheap that you will kill your family just to be able to eat that food? So, fake school. Nobody showed up today. There was nobody there, no shadows on the wall. It was just her. That's okay, though. Maxine likes to listen to the books.
Hey, I'm gonna turn my smoker on real quick. Let me turn this on. I'm gonna do burgers now on the smoker. That sounds really good. Wait for that to
That sounds really good. We have them all the time. The kids like them. That sounds really good.
go. And then I turn my pool on so that tonight we can
Good. I'm so glad you turned your pool on. I've been worried all day about that pool. Gosh.
swim. So I figured Greg will be home from work here in a little bit and we can enjoy family dinner together. And then
But I bet we will not see him, nor will we see their family dinner.
we'll go for a bike ride around the neighborhood because it's nice and cool out. And I didn't sweat once today in a sweater. That's a good thing. And then we'll end it with a swim in the pool tonight. So nice to do that. So that'll
You didn't sweat once, but did Jensen get bubble guts today?
be a good long day today for us. So I gotta learn this, people. Jaden will come home and look at it and tell me what I need to do. So
I got to learn this, people, but Jaden will come home and look at it. No, you don't have to learn it because you count on everybody else to do everything for you. You're so incompetent and you want to be incompetent. Why don't you want to learn for yourself? Your channel would do so much better if you would just sit your butt down and learn the basics.
it's like, how much? Let me think.
It's really hard.
My kids like fries though. Some of them like fries. I'm gonna put, you know what I put on these a little bit is a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper.
She does so much random, dumb shit. Frozen fries already have been fried. They have plenty of oil to crisp up in the oven. It's so disgusting. Who would want to put extra virgin olive oil on cheap frozen French fries so that they could be even more gross and greasy? Why on God's green earth did you put more oil on them, Amy, so that your kids can have a heart attack even faster?
Because they are cleaner. If you don't put anything on them, it's kind of like, what's the flavor on them? There.
The flavor is called extra virgin olive oil grease.
So I'm probably going to get one more pan out.
Yeah, make sure you put a little bit more. It's good. It's great. It's delicious.
A little bit of oil. I feel like it's like a burnt one. That way, and then if we have extra, we can have extra.
Oh, look, it's a burnt one. It's a big, gigantic crisp of burnt. Let's leave it on there. You know, carcinogens, burnt. I love it. It's good. It's great. It's delicious.
Tomorrow, that'll be okay.
Make sure you pour a whole bunch of greasy oil on it.
So put on some spices.
Amy doesn't even understand high cholesterol or triglycerides or trans fats or Amy understands nothing. And she's not even going to understand it when Greg has a heart attack. Men always have a heart attack first, especially men with a big bell.
Delicious. It'll be great.
Leave that burnt one in there.
Okay, put those in the oven. Just took these off of the smoker. They look delicious. I'm actually going to, what can I say? The fries are almost done. Squeak. These ones are good. I got a few more minutes on these. I'm going to let those cook for a few more minutes, and then I'll just put it all in there. It's so squeaky, I know. And let it just be warm, because we're going to eat about, it's a few more minutes to dinner.
So it's 4:07. Few minutes to dinner.
The pool has been amazing and the best it's ever been. I had to laugh because I think some people said, you need to get a professional to do that. Do you know those professionals? They get paid because they know how to clean the pools, right? But you can do a little bit of research and do it yourself.
Yeah, they do know how to clean the pools, Amy. And then that way you don't get sick from the pool. And then that way you don't waste $60 on chlorine when you don't need chlorine. You need hyaluronic acid.
And save yourself hundreds.
Save yourself $60.
Probably thousands the size of a pool.
Probably. You don't even know how much it costs to maintain a pool because you don't even do the research, Amy. You're a liar. It won't cost you thousands of dollars. You don't know how much it'll cost. You didn't even know that the test is free.
Pool guy cost. So I watched another YouTube video with people that were saying, I think there's...
Amy is the biggest fool on YouTube. And yet she loves to speak to her subscribers in the most condescending tone ever.
That was for the month or year, the season or what, but they're like just a little bit of knowledge and you can get your pool clean. So save us a ton of cash because, you know, if you can't and you need someone else to do it, then go ahead. But you know, if you can do it yourself, save yourself some money.
You can't do it yourself. You don't know how. You've proven that with 2 pools now. You don't know what you're doing. Greg is not around enough to help you, and you do not understand the chemistry that is the pool.
Do that. So, all right. So I'm going to close today's video. So we're going to eat dinner in a little bit when Greg gets home, and then we're going to go for a cleanup. We're going to go for a bike ride tonight, and then we're going to go in this pool. The pool, the heat's heating up. It's feeling warm. I think it's 89 degrees. So another doctor's tomorrow. So I don't know how the day's going to go, but come back. We'll probably get more things done because I'm going to do that much running. So it is Wednesday. My first experience with 50 degrees in Florida. Nice not to have the air conditioner run nonstop. Like it runs nonstop. Our electric bill this summer was crazy. We have solar as well. So we solar our house, but we still have an electric bill. That's how hot it got here this year.
Amy has real issues understanding the simplest concepts. She doesn't see a benefit to solar if she still has a bill.
I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, what's the point of the solar panels? And Greg's like, could you imagine our bill without the solar panels? I'm like, true that. So
It took Greg saying that for her to understand. True that. Ho, ho, ho.
it was just a little chilly. So I left it on all night long, and I'm like, I'm not shutting off the heater. We'll just leave it running.
You want to know what would help, Amy? It's called a pool cover. You're heating up the water, and then you're letting it all escape back out. Did you understand that? If you put the pool cover on it, it'll heat up faster, it'll stay warmer longer, and you'll use less electricity. But I don't like a pool cover. I don't need a pool cover. What would I ever need a pool cover for? So you stop wasting electricity. Condensation happens less if you have a pool cover. All of your chemicals, they'll evaporate slower if you have a pool cover. Duh.
Better run it consistently, kind of like your heater and air conditioner for your house, and let it just stabilize and stay good. It's got steam rising off it right now because it is.
The steam, that's called evaporation. All the heat is coming off. You know what would help? A pool cover.
So cold out here, but we will swim at night. We're enjoying our night swims when it's freezing cold out. So today's gonna be another running day because that's life. I'm actually gonna go head out to
Because that's life.
Brooklyn wanted to go. She has her doctor appointment today, trying to get my kids all in. I'm almost done. Brooklyn's the last one for doctors, mind you, and then we gotta actually go pick up their glasses hopefully this week, and then next month is gonna be all the dentist appointments. I'm like, yay. Her and Jaden actually went to Home Goods, and she had found a couple things she wanted there, but she didn't have her wallet with her, so she said, can we go back today? And I'm like,
So Brooklyn didn't have her wallet, and Jaden, who works 2 supposed jobs, couldn't spot her little sister some money so that she could get what she liked. These are the worst siblings ever. Ever, ever, ever. Or did Jaden not have money because she's going to have to help her mother with bills around the house now?
It's in a long time. And then I'm gonna throw a dinner together. I'm gonna do a casserole. It was one of Lauren's casseroles that she had. I don't think I've ever made it. Maybe I did way back in the day. It's been a long time.
She's making sure she talks about each of her older kids so that people in the comments will stop asking about them.
Makes all the time and likes it, so I'm like, I'm gonna make that today. And what else are we gonna have today? And I think we're good. Breakfast, there's still pancakes in there, so I'll have that. Lunch, I was gonna make some chicken salad to have on sandwiches, but I'm like, you know what? There's still burgers. There's mac and cheese in there. There is sandwiches. They can make sandwiches as well.
They could eat that old nasty, hard, crusty pasta.
So I'm not gonna worry about making lunch at all today. Make it easy. Why make food if you don't have to, right? We love our Aper Seagull Pro cordless.
So this is her sponsor of Aper, her pool cleaner. I'm sure it'll break soon too because they put it in here after the retile. But Amy, were you aware that only 8% of United States households own a swimming pool? 8%. How many people in your audience do you think own a swimming pool? Not everybody wants to hear about your pool all of the time. Get some more content, Amy. Nobody cares about your expensive pool cleaner. This thing costs $600 on Black Friday. That's disgusting. You're hawking this to people that don't own a $650,000 house with an in-ground pool and then begging for gift cards. Pathetic.
So we had green pool, but we were learning about all the chemicals.
And you still haven't learned about all the chemicals. Go to the pool store. You know what they also do at the pool store? They help you out. They'll answer your questions. They can even teach you, Amy. But they're not the bad guy. You're the bad guy for making your kids swim in a disgusting, infected, fungi-filled pool.
All those things, and you don't have to. You can just pay somebody else to do it, but you can do it yourself by checking things out. And what helps make it easier is being able to check the water quality and see that. And so I like that Aper is going to be coming out.
Aper? I'll spend $600 on an Aper. No, you won't. You'll get it for free. But guess what else is free? The tests at the local store right by your house.
Checks and tests your pool water. Genius.
In Ellington Parish Pool Supplies, it's called Pinch a Penny. It's right over on US 301. They do it for free. That's right. It's right here. And you can even have Greg apply for a job when he gets back from rehab. It'll be great.
This recipe is Chicken Divine. Very simple. It's got chicken breast in it, broccoli, use 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, milk, mayonnaise, lemon juice, curry powder, and then on the top we put breadcrumbs and butter. So I'm going to mix.
Chicken Divine sounds gag-inducing. Curry powder, mayo, butter, broccoli. No way anyone but Amy eats this. Only Amy will eat this Chicken Divine nastiness.
Casserole pan, put it in my refrigerator, and later today bake it in the oven. So I'm using leftover chicken, and some of it's frozen. So this was from our rotisserie, and I've got another bag here from when I cooked my chicken all shredded. So do what you can do.
When she cooked her chicken all shredded, what is this? From her shopping trip or something? How is it seasoned? Can she tell her viewers what is the seasoning on this?
Mix and bone rounds, that's a lot of stuff, so I'll just mix the liquid ingredients up. My dinner casserole is done. I'm going to be finished with this. I'll probably whip up some rice.
Yum, morning dinner casserole. Yay!
For it later, and then I'll just put it in the oven. It'll cook today. Chicken Divine. I really don't think I've ever made this before. I may have, like a long time ago, but the little creamy mixture tastes like a good creamy mixture. So all good and done. Okay, we're home now, so
They went to Home Goods because she probably had a couple Home Goods gift cards.
we did our store, and then we had to hurry up and leave really quick because we were getting late to the time. And then we went to
We were getting late to the time?
and got her some breakfast and a coffee, of course, and then
A Starbucks breakfast because we had a gift card?
ran to the doctor's. Great place, great doctor. I am so thankful for good doctors. You know, when you moved to a new place, you read the reviews, and you know, you always have something. There's always someone to be negative and complaining. So every place I looked, I was like, oh my goodness, not good. And so I was so thankful because we love our doctor. She is amazing and awesome, so thorough, which is great.
So you guys all see the same doctor? The children and you and Brooklyn, you guys all see the same doctor? Did Greg go to the doctors? Does Greg get a go?
I hear you. Do you need something? She's like, I need my treat, Mommy. Let me get her one.
This is a good shot right here. Make sure her bum is right in the shot. These are for the people that are not watching her video for cooking, but for her feet and her nastiness.
Miss Barbara got her some treats. So
Miss Barbara sent the pup some treats, and you can send her some treats too, and then I'll mention your name every time I give my pup some treats. Do you want to send my pup some treats? She likes the pumpkin treats. She's always grifting for Maxine, and Maxine is the most uneducated dog in the house. She literally knows no tricks. And when you say park, or you say ask Maxine if you want to go for a walk, she has no reaction whatsoever. What is wrong with Maxine?
Can we see over here?
She didn't jump up for the treat. She didn't sit down for the treat. She didn't talk for the treat. She just grabbed the treat. I think it's because she's overweight.
Okay, so I'm going to make, Greg is getting up here. I'm going to make him an egg sandwich.
Do you think she washed her hands after she got the dog treat and fed the dog?
Basically like an egg bacon cheese sandwich. So I'm going to make that right now for lunch for him. Pack his lunch, probably pack some burgers today.
She's making him an egg sandwich for lunch. But do you think we'll see him? Do you think we'll see him eat it?
And then kids are going to get moving a little bit. I'm going to do a slow day, wake up and do your thing. They're kind of chilling. It's okay. When you got appointments, that's what you got to do. So let me get a frying pan out. We'll cook over here.
When you got appointments, you got to let your other kids sleep all day. That way they don't mess with you.
I dropped that.
This is her sandwich. This is not for Grego. This is an Amy sandwich.
I dropped it with the egg on top.
Definitely Amy sandwich.
Easy sandwich right here.
And you don't even care about your husband to give him a sloppy sandwich. I would have took that bread and ate that bread myself and made a new piece of bread for my husband. There's no way I'm giving him a sandwich where when he grabs a hold of it, his hands are going to be all eggy. You want to know why you laughed? Because that wasn't for Greg. That was for you. And now these are supposedly for Greg's lunch. You're going to give Greg a burger cold with tons of mayo relish on it. Okay, I'm sure he's going to take this to the office. And then if Greg needs to go to the office, right? He's going to take his pink lunchbox because he always forgets his lunchbox. But who do you know that goes into the office and needs an ice pack? There's no refrigerator for him to put his little pink lunch sack in? No, that's because Greg doesn't go to the office. And this isn't for Greg. This is either a fake meal or she's going to give this to Big Jaden. Yeah, or she's going to eat it herself because Amy likes to fake things.
All right, so since it's the afternoon, I'm going to get my dinner roll and I'm going to make a side dish to go with the dinner that I made this morning. So I'm going to make an orzo.
Yay, so that chicken divine is going to have an orzo side. Doesn't that sound delightful?
With pasta, parmesan, or orzo with parmesan in my cookbook right here.
It's in her cookbook, but I bet she doesn't follow the recipe.
I have a ton of this orzo. I actually have a couple big containers. We bought a huge
It's the U-Haul orzo. Yay!
bag at the discount store before we left North Carolina. So this, you basically take your orzo and you saute it with butter. I think it's slightly browned. Add the broth, and we're gonna add spices like Italian seasoning, garlic, pepper, salt, that kind of thing, and then put in Parmesan cheese. It's real simple and easy. They like it. You just saute it till it gets brown. This reminds me sort of of the rice-a-roni. So then you just wait.
Yeah, orzo is rice-a-roni. Sure, Amy.
For it to come to the boil. I got Maxine right here. She's literally just sitting at my feet. I mean, just
She's grifting real hard for Maxine, guys. And she's going to reach down and pet the dog while she's cooking. You think she's going to wash her hands? Heck no.
on the floor. He's just on the floor. I think she smells.
I think she's really trying to get somebody sick. Maybe she'll have more content when somebody's sick.
The food like in the mountains when it was that spring and fall when you could leave the door open because it was so nice out, but it's all good. We got our few days of fall here too.
It's all good. We got our few days of fall here too. You hate Florida. Why do you say things like that? Why do you take jabs at the local Floridians? You think that they like hearing you diss on Florida all the time? You're a nutter. And she looks real belly-rific right there, like she's got a pregnancy belly. And this looks like a pregnancy dress. There she is. Why is she sitting like that, holding her belly? Yeah, Illinois is called the Prairie State. Look at good teacher here.
Maybe tomorrow we'll do my bedding, put that all together, and then get our table runner on. And I got a new apron too. I'll show that tomorrow. We'll do that. It's just busy day today. Just getting the doctors, getting all that done. I had a bunch of paperwork to get done too, so it's good. So I'm gonna close today's video. We are gonna go eat dinner right now, and then we're gonna go ahead.
She's flying through these videos, and she's not showing Greg because Greg is not around. Greg is in inpatient rehab. He's getting where they can go see him. He's not in detox anymore or whatever it was, but he's not home. And she is taking the brunt of everything.
Last week at this very exact time, so I won't film it. We're gonna go and have a good night walking,
So supposedly they're going to the same park they went last week.
enjoying the sun, and it's beautiful. It's like a good 70 degrees outside, so it'll be a nice end to our day.
So you guys always say, Squealer, you're being so mean to her. But there's other people in the comments, guys. Here's one of her comments that she deleted. Bacon should go in the oven first. Then your pancakes will be warm when it is done. You try to portray yourself as busy because you take Brooklyn to work early and you have to take the girls to the doctor. Most of us get up every day and drive our kids to school. Then we go to work. Usually, if there is a doctor or dentist appointment, we leave work early, pick the child up from school, and go. Then they either go back to school and we go back to work, or we go home and cook dinner and do laundry and do homework. You're not being relatable by bitching about traffic every time you leave the house. It is normal. It's not a busy day. That is real life. Amy always tries to say she's portraying real life. No, you're not. You're trying to portray real life, and you're bitching about it the whole time, just like this person said. And then somebody else said, boxed brownies and boxed mac and cheese, and you want us to pay your mortgage? You're killing us and your channel. I'm not the only person I am not the only person dissatisfied, and Amy does not care. And that is why we consistently see her views go down.
I had some sausage exploding. So I am here. I am
She had sausage exploding.
ready. I read through my comments. I see things on there. People are like, your channel's changed. Of course it's changed. My life has changed dramatically. You know, it's different. We're shopping different. We're spending money different. We're doing things differently. What is my channel about? My channel is about my life as a mom. Yes, my kids are in the videos. Yes, my husband's sometimes in the videos. But it's mostly about like what I do in my life, like how I function as a person in life. And so I'm like, right now, I'm like, this is what we're doing. This is real life. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's pizza, sometimes it's chicken nuggets, ramen, whatever works for your season in life. It's like, don't get hard on what it is. And I think some said you're gonna lose your subscribers because you're not putting out content they want to watch. And I laugh because I say, would you rather have me fake my days in just doing content so that I have viewers, or would you rather have me stick to what it originally was intended for? I have to feed my kids. They have to eat.
So she laughs about losing subscribers. No, Amy, you moron. No one is suggesting that you lie. We're suggesting you tell the truth. That means not uploading drivel every day. You say yourself that a lot of your days are boring and monotonous. So how about you don't upload that content and you focus on things that people do really want to watch and that they really enjoy? You're being very manipulative, saying that the channel is about you. That's selfish. Your identity is bound to your children and your husband since you said that you guys were a family of 12. Luckily, the younger kids are smarter than your older kids, and they are not allowing you to record like your older kids do and exploit them. So now things are having to change and you don't know what to do. Don't lie and don't manipulate your followers and say, it's all about me, guys, and everything's great, and it's Amy's life. It's somebody else's fault I'm not getting views. No, Amy. Nobody's putting unrealistic expectations on you. It's not anybody's fault but your own. You don't want to do the work that's necessary. Be honest for once.
We're out of food. We're out of milk again. Oh my goodness, didn't I just buy that? I feel like I just went like Monday or Tuesday. I don't even know, but it's gone. So I'm like, I need to make some breakfast. And then what I'm going to do is those stuffed biscuits because I pulled out. This was in the freezer.
Yum, that looks delicious. Old frozen sausage.
And we have eggs and we have biscuits. And so I'm going to make some of that. My day is going to be breakfast, and then I'm going to get my kids up. I doubt we'll be able to do school before. I really do, because I just don't see that happening. And then we're going to leave. I have to go clean my car. I have to pick Brooklyn up.
Because cleaning your car is way more important than school. You just won't have time for school. You got to clean your car. Jeez.
We have to go pick up their eyeglasses. We need some groceries, but I don't.
And Brooklyn's job is way more important than the children's school. Way more important.
Need a ton, so then
They'll learn everything they need to learn when they get a job like Brooklyn.
I'm like, well, the eye doctor is over by Sam's Club. The kids haven't all been to Sam's Club, so I'm like, do we go to Sam's Club and get a quick lunch?
Sure, go to Sam's Club, get lunch, shop, man, live it up. It's way more important than school.
You know, pizza and a soda. It's okay for $2. I'm like, I think we should do that. And then I'm like, but Sam's Club doesn't have my lactose milk. The eggs are a lot more expensive there. So I'm like,
oh man, then you'll have to stop at 2 stores. That's okay. I mean, that's way more important than school.
I'm still gonna have to go to like an Aldi or a Walmart. So I'm like, what do you do? What do you do today? And breakfast, let's make breakfast. I am down to,
what do you do? What do you do? Well, in Amy's case, you never do school.
food. I'll make a couple burgers for Greg for lunch at work, which will be
Yeah, he needs more burgers for lunch for work. Sure.
easier than a sandwich. And then I'll make Sloppy Joe burger, Philly cheese
Does he heat them up, Amy, or does he eat them cold?
sticks, because those were so good. So I'm gonna try to get that done and put it in the slow cooker so I don't have to worry about it
And she's going to make her sloppy Joe Philly cheesesteak nastiness. Yum.
until dinner time. 3 hours of my day is gonna be gone. I'm gonna come back, and you know what I'm gonna be? It's tired. And who wants to like make dinner? I'll probably throw tater tots in the oven again.
Who wants to make dinner when they are tired? Amy Maryon asks. People who love their families. That's who. I know people who come home tired from work every day, and every day they cook. People who love their families. That is who.
Great day today, guys. Ready for a great day? I am ready for a great day. Look at my eggs out. Okay, so you guys ready for a great day? I am ready for a great day. Let's have a great day. You guys ready? All right, let's go. My favorite
Okay, I think we're all ready. We have a great day. She only said it 3 or 4 times. Let's have a great day.
thing to do right now is swim in my pool at nighttime. This is
She wants to swim, but she's going to have a great day.
perfect. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put cheese in this because the only ones eating it can do cheese. So I'm going to put some.
She said, I'm going to put cheese in this because the only ones eating it can do cheese. So Jensen will not eat the biscuits. And who cares about Jaden? She don't get to eat her food. Jaden has to buy her own food. Imagine being an 18-year-old girl trying to, get your first job, had to buy your own first car, and you have to buy your own food because your mom does not care. That's crazy.
There's a flyer here. Okay, all I'm going to do is take these and put them up. And then I'm going to put, explosion right there.
This works good. I just saw the
How dirty is your house to have flies landing on your nose? Seriously, this isn't the only fly. I would die.
there's a fly on my face.
I don't care about the naysayers, just living life. That's a good thing. Okay, I turn that up pretty high because I want that to cook real fast here.
That's not how it works, Amy. You don't turn things up real high and then they cook fast. They burn.
Cut my hamburger into little tiny cubes. That's what I'm going to do with mine. So I'm going to do this.
So she buys processed hamburgers, cooks them, leaves them sit in the refrigerator for days and days and days until they go bad, and then she cuts them into little pieces and repurposes them into a meal to sit for another couple days. Yum.
I'm not going to put any olive oil in here because this is from the burger. This is diced up. I'm going to use onions and green peppers and celery. This is going to be, it's going to be beef broth. I'm going to add cornstarch to it. So just stir that together. This will be, we'll add this to thicken it in a little bit. I'm going to make Greg's lunch because I'm about to be leaving today. Let me get the stuff out. Everybody loved the Big Mac sauce, so they said that was a winner. So I'm going to put this here. Give a big old sauce, use that up. Simple. Okay, look at that. I'm just going to smush them in here. Yeah, we're smushing them.
Yeah, just smush them in there.
That works out for his lunch.
So she has flies landing in her hair if you look. And she wants to send food to Greg's work. Where's Greg's fake job?
So I have banana bread here.
Look at the flies. Flies flying around her head. She's so stinky. Her house is so stinky that she has flies flying around her head.
This is frozen salad. Buddy likes to take it into
There it is, landed on her head. She smells so bad she's got flies landing on her.
the office and share, so I'm going to try to cut this as best I can.
She said Greg is going to take this to his office and share. Where's Greg's fake job? The zoo? Only animals and the Maryons eat this crap. There is no shot he is taking that banana bread to anyone. What a dumb lie. Also, he works in an office. Like I said, why does he take an ice pack to the office? Why doesn't he put it in the refrigerator? That's what I've always done when I go to the office. Amy just has to lie about everything.
That'll go as lunch so we can take that in to share. It's a weird combination. Theirs is ketchup. They're doing 2 tablespoons. I'm doing 4. Now they use Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, I do have some. I use steak sauce. But we like that. So that and taco seasoning of all things. How much is it? 2 teaspoons. So we're going to do a little bit more. And then salt and pepper, which I already add some Kinder's.
Make sure you put a lot of salt and pepper because you want to up that sodium. Those processed burgers didn't have enough sodium. You want to make sure if Greg eats this that he really gets a big old kick to his cholesterol and sodium levels.
You're going to stir this, and then you're going to add your liquid to it. It's going to bubble up. It's really, really good. You need a good recipe? Try this.
No, thank you. I would rather poke both of my eyeballs out.
This is perfect. This is definitely a winner. We will serve ours. We have steak buns. If any more, I can pull out the hamburger buns and provolone cheese and pickles. And I might just do chips tonight because, you know, the day is going to get busy where we're out a lot doing stuff. And when I come home, it's going to be like, oh, do you really want to cook more food? No, I won't want to cook more food.
Of course you won't want to cook more food because you do not care about your family and you do not care about nutritional health of your family.
So, look at my list here.
So you'll give them French fries and chips and processed burgers and macaroni and cheese and anything else that you do not have to take time on.
Gotta get your stuff done. Okay, Maddie, I've been...
Get your stuff done. Hood Amy come out.
Don't they? All right, kids are eating these. Okay.
That's quite the bell.
I just went upstairs. I made a phone call. I had to make one more
phone call to Greg's rehab. Make sure that I have to pay cash or will my insurance go through?
appointment for a referral. So I marked that off my list today.
I had to get a referral.
All right, we're doing really good here. I'm looking at everything else. I'm like, okay, good day today. Okay, so we made it to the car finally. So busy little morning getting things done. We are going to head out right now. We're going to go clean the car because it is really dirty. Just a little bit of time before
Let's clean the car, man. It's so much more important than school.
we get Brooklyn. So we decided to go to Aldi. I'm hoping this Aldi has the pumpkin macchiato drinks, but if not, that's okay. We get some of these. I just threw those
Don't worry, she'll get about 6 or 7 of them.
away. That's so cute.
If we get snacks.
If we get snacks.
If we get snacks, don't worry, Maddie. You'll never get snacks. You only get the nasty snacks that your mother makes at home out of your rancid coconut oil.
We'll take it.
5 pounds of bologna at a time is insane. Most of the produce will go to waste like always, and everything else she's going to buy is always processed junk.
Oh my God, oh yeah. Shopping trip that turned into just like milk and eggs turned into a whole lot more, but that's okay. We're gonna eat there because it cost us $13 for everybody to have a quick lunch. Okay, they had lunch at Sam's Club, and now we're gonna go head home with our groceries. Definitely a lot warmer, like 81, so.
$13. I went ahead and fed them lunch. That's the only way that they get to eat out, is if they eat out for cheap like that. That is why Maddie was practicing the art of the grift. By the way, Maddie, it's ugly to act like that. You shouldn't be asking or trying to get anything from anybody. Your mother should be teaching you how to get things yourself. But, you know, it's Amy. Make sure you get those gift cards, Amy.
Okay, so we are getting gas because it's cheaper at Sam's. It's only like $3.01 I think here, so that's a good thing. So we're gonna get gas and we're gonna head home. So we're just gonna mixture here. Ended up getting these because we saw those with rotisserie, and I'm like, that would be yummy. So we can have those for sandwiches. We picked these up, but all these kids like them. I let them get a snack for themselves. Some picked out that. So we picked.
This is how you know when Greg is not home. She always lets the kids get a treat, get a snack.
Up 2 chickens. We will have those tomorrow.
They had too much to do today, so they didn't get to go visit Dad at rehab. So she made sure she made up by getting them a snack, Takis or whatever they wanted.
We got a bunch of bologna. I know there's more than 3 because Greg.
And then she says Jensen has all these bubble gut issues, but she lets him eat Takis and hot chips. That makes sense, right?
Likes it for sandwiches, and kids like to fry it up as well. And
nobody should eat that much bologna. She buys the bottom of the barrel, $1.67 for a pound of bologna, and she shoves it down her kids and her husband's throats.
At Sam's, even though I bought one at Aldi.
They just purchased 2 packs of hot cocoa the last time they went shopping. She just keeps buying this for her kids. Full sugar.
Because that will go bad first. These can freeze very well. These were
her children's teeth are going to literally fall out of their head by the time they're 30 years old.
$10. I feel like that was a deal. I don't know, from discount store shopping, I'm remembering it kind of. So we'll put that away because for the, colder seasons. Got lots of this was like veggie haul. So got cucumbers and grapes at Sam's. Stephen like
all the veggies are going to go bad. Those cucumbers, she's going to throw them away, or she's going to have to make pickles.
Some mangoes, and I need onions. I got lots of eggs here.
She got 1 mango. That'll last him the whole shopping month.
And then let me go down here. Maddie got a sweatshirt. She doesn't have any sweatshirts. We moved here and she'd gotten rid of everything because it wasn't fitting her. So she has like a lot of short sleeve things. So she picked up a sweatshirt. And Autumn wanted this. This is on clearance for $8. That's really pretty. So she picked up that. Got Greg some drinks here. We got milk. I got 3 of these here.
Greg is going to have a heart attack because all he drinks is full sugar soda and actual full sugar Monster energy drinks. Ludicrous. He's 50 years old.
Because that will last. And I got a couple gallons. We also picked up this. I got my whole bedding thing I'm going to do. So Sam's Club pillows are nice. So I picked up those ones.
She goes through so much milk because her kids live off of cereal.
We got this rug. That'll be cute for Christmas. And then I picked up for this for my bed. I might use this for...
She's going to put that on her dirty, dirty front porch. The front porch needs washed, Amy. You need to get on your hands and knees and actually scrub it. Your front porch looks like a crime scene.
A blanket on my bed. I'm not sure yet. I just will.
She's not going to keep that. You know, Amy doesn't buy anything that is nice and make it look nice in her room. She just buys trash.
Because I got another one at the Home Goods yesterday, but we'll put it together and see what it looks like. Here's the other bologna. Here's stuff before. Yes, this is going to go away for a refrigerator because we will drink it later.
She's going to keep buying this stock refrigerator full of full sugar, 36 grams of sugar per serving.
Pick these up because I was thinking about the candy nuts. And I thought that'd be
Yeah, you need more candy nuts with all this sugar. Get yourself some candy nuts, girl.
really good to make. We got the bread, chicken. The kids really like this. This I saw, it was on clearance. It was like $9 limited time. Sweet Thai, I think that'll be good. It's already cooked. I know. My mom used to get stuff like this. You just literally...
Everything is processed, already cooked. Amy does not cook food. She has a nice kitchen in a $650,000 house, and she doesn't cook anymore, but she has a cooking channel. Imagine that.
You literally can just heat it up, and so... I don't know, might be something good. Got a lot of salads to eat. Sweet kale, Southwest. We're going to be doing that the next couple of days. Lots of fruit, pears and apples and plums and peaches. More apples, grapes, and oranges here. And then we got some tomatoes. I got more of these for tonight.
You buy all that fruit, but the kids can't live off of fruit, Amy. They need actual nutritious food.
Just in case we needed more. So this was good, a good haul. I mean,
grapes are all sugar. They're not even good for you.
It was definitely not expected whatsoever. But sometimes when you have kids, you always spend more. But it's one of those things where, like now I won't have to go shopping Monday. I'm not going to have to go get that because I have plenty of stuff to tie this over. So we're going to put this away and see where else the rest of our day goes. Now our dinner for tonight is going to be right here. Look at it.
Look how dark it is. Do you think she cares? Where's her light? She doesn't know. She probably sent it back so she can get the money back. But who cares? She's only been doing this for, what, 7, 8, 10 years?
It's literally like sloppy Joe. Look at that.
The hamburger slop is so greasy that all the kids, not just Jensen and Jaden, but they're actually going to bubble gut all over tonight.
The Philly cheesesteak, we'll put a piece of cheese on it, and we'll put it on deli rolls, chips.
You need to put it in the garbage.
I pulled out some grapes, and I'm thinking some of those salads. Okay, so I'm going to come outside right now. So it's a long day. It is a long day, people. It is a long day when you have to do...
It is 3 o'clock. It is 3:22 p.m. If you wake up at 5:30, you shouldn't be wiped out at 3:25 p.m. unless you're sick or 90 years old. What is wrong with you, Amy? Are you pregnant? Are you depressed? Are you sick? What is wrong with you?
All those errands, let me shut my smoker off. I feel like I've been up since 5:30. Oh wait, I have today. So it's good, but you got an unexpected grocery haul. That was very much unexpected. Not planned for, but still, I'm doing my smoke here, I'm talking to you. Something that we needed. It's one of those things if I didn't go.
She can never just talk. She can never make her vlog pleasant for us. She has to make everything unpleasant. Unpleasant lighting, unpleasant sound, everything unpleasant.
Go next week early, so this way I don't have to, which worked out pretty good. So you know what we're gonna do tonight? I'm gonna close today's video now. It's about 3:30, and then I'm gonna edit so I can get done with that. We're gonna eat, and then we're gonna go for a bike ride around our neighborhood because that's fun. Then we're gonna come back and swim in the pool, which will be fun, and then call it an evening. And I probably...
On the pool, some of these look like they're missing already. Are they missing or are they just white?
Hoping to do my clothing. We'll see how the evening goes and what happens if not. another day. Tomorrow's another day. So you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. It is Friday.
You know what? There's a lot of them. It's not like I'm just running one like most people. Just run one or two. It's going to be a lot.
So she's complaining about having too many kids. I don't just have one or two kids. I got a lot of kids I got to worry about. You guys are talking crap. I got a lot of kids.
But that's okay because that's what happens with life, and that's what you do. And then you know what? They're all out of the house, and what will I do then? I have no idea. So, hey, what did your grandma do when?
What will I do then? I have no idea.
You know, she was younger, and then we'll say, her grandma was a vlogger. Remember when she had like 1 million views for her freezer meal making video? I said, yeah, that's going to be weird because grandma is going to be like at the beach every day, or she's going to be doing takeout and she's not going to cook anymore. So they're going to be like really shocked to know that that's what I used to do.
It's really crazy that Amy thinks she's going to retire from YouTube or even talk to her grandkids. You don't retire from YouTube. Does she have a master plan to go viral like 100 times in a row before she retires? Save up all that money and go riding off into the sunset with Grego?
Just a funny little thing.
Her grandkids aren't even going to know her. She has 3 grandkids that she's only, seen them all one time in their lives. I don't think that they're going to ask about grandma. They're not going to know grandma.
It's life. It's life what it is right now. It's like, it's going to change. I have no idea what my life's going to do. So I don't usually get days that I sleep in, and it's no big deal.
She still has this big hole in her wall because Greg isn't there. And are those dishes on the floor? It looks like only one person's sleeping in this bed. My guess is Amy sleeping in Greg's side because it reminds her of him, and she's eating food in bed because she's oh so sad.
Today was a day to sleep in, so I slept in and then got up, and I was like, I'm going to take it easy, and I did.
She had to sleep in after eating that food in bed right there. And what is this spot from? What is this, Amy? A grease spot from your greasy hair? Yuck.
But this morning, sit outside and chill. It was beautiful, beautiful. Had coffee and just relaxed, and the kids got up, and we did our school and got it done. And then,
so you expect us to believe that you had a beautiful morning, and the kids woke up early, and you got your school done? Yeah, okay.
And Greg was up, and we went out, and we had to do our air conditioner had one more thing in it. We fixed it though, so that was good.
We fixed it though. No, your air conditioner's been broke. That's why you leave your door open, because your air conditioner don't work. And you don't care to use it because you can't afford the electricity bill.
Then we swam, and I swam, and I sat out in the sun for a little bit, and I was like, this is so, so nice. So I came in, changed, and then I just ran. Kids were watching a little bit of a movie, and then I'm like, I gotta take Brooklyn to work, so I did. And then I also ran to Aldi. Didn't I always say, don't be the one that has to run the
She literally just went to the store
for every ingredient? No, I can understand when it's really easy because it's right there, literally, like 10 minutes from our house is the grocery store, and I had to go that way anyway. So we bought rotisserie chicken, and I only had like a little bit of Miracle Whip stuff left,
and you can't have rotisserie chicken without Miracle Whip if your name is Amy Maryon.
I was gonna get some at Sam's. I knew I'd have to get a big jug, but they didn't have any. They only had mayonnaise. So I was like, you know what? I'll just stop and get some. So I actually stopped at Aldi, picked up.
This lady uses more Miracle Whip than anybody I have ever met in my whole life.
Up a Miracle Whip, and I picked up a cheese pizza. And let me tell you why.
Yeah, you couldn't have edited that out, huh? The sneeze. I'll tell you why you bought a cheese pizza. Because you don't care about Jaden anymore. If all you got was a cheese pizza, how was Jaden going to eat that? I'll tell you, she wasn't, because you don't care about Jaden. Because now that she works, she has to get her own food. It really must be super hard for her to get ahead as a young person working for low-wage jobs when you have to buy your own meals, your own grocery, pay your own gas, buy your own car. You would think that a cooking mama who cooks on YouTube would let her oldest child eat her food. But she didn't let Evan eat her food either, or Colin. She made Lauren buy her own food also. Amy is a greedy Gus.
This weekend, I'm not going to do any food.
So if you're here for a food vlog of a Gather Your Fragment Friday, you're not going to get it. So you can switch off if you want, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not. You don't need to stay here if you want.
So, and about right then is when all of those 1,000 subscribers she lost last month left, because she says things like that. So, because of her pride, she has to work even harder to make the same amount of money she used to make. What's your pride doing for you right now, Amy?
So stay tuned for that.
Everybody wants to watch the clothing haul, though, so make sure you stay tuned so you can see how wonderful she looks in her Florida gear.
Stop talking in just a second. So tonight's dinner, let me show you. This is what I did tonight.
So this is the big reveal for dinner that she made. Look at her.
Food, there was enough breakfast and lunch leftovers. Dinner,
Somebody ate the skin off that chicken. That's filthy.
I have those rotisserie chickens. So I sat there and I pulled some off and I just made chicken salad with some. And then I've got grapes and I've got almonds, because the people that are going to eat this don't all love the same fruity ingredients. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make the chicken.
She's just picking at this chicken. It's so nasty.
And the Miracle Whip, and then they can add whatever they want to it, whenever they feel like it. We have these croissants. So we're going to have this, and then the boys just like the drumstick part of it. And then
She literally used like one chicken breast. This is dinner. All of her family is going to share one chicken breast for dinner.
and just plain chicken. So I'm like, that's simple. We're gonna have fruit with it. We got some veggies. There's some salad, bag salad we'll take out.
This is not enough food for supposedly 8 people to have dinner. That is ludicrous.
Easy, easy dinner. So that is gonna be dinner tonight. I'm not gonna do any more. Tomorrow, we are actually gonna be going out. The girls actually have plans all day. So we are gonna be girlless, and we're just gonna have two younger boys, say little boys, they're not little, 2 boys. And so we are actually gonna go out and have a fun day with the boys. And so we're gonna be gone all day. So the girls are gonna be out, but then they might be here for a little bit. So I picked up a
This is Friday, so what she's talking about is they're going to go shark tooth hunting tomorrow, and we'll see it in next week's video, supposedly with Greg.
cheese pizza, and I said, you can throw that in the oven and make that for
Now that he's in outpatient rehab, she's making plans with her and the little boys so they can spend time with Daddy.
dinner if you need food for Saturday. And then Sunday will roll on. Who knows? There'll probably be still rotisserie chicken. I might still have some more of those
She'll probably have that rotisserie chicken for at least 6 or 7 days.
Philly cheesesteak sloppy Joe buns. If I need to make something, I will. I can always throw in freezer chicken. So it's not a gather your fragment weekend because there's nothing to gather and
There's nothing to gather because they're going to eat out all weekend.
make. There's plenty of fresh stuff
They got to go visit Greg at the rehab center.
to eat. So I'm not going to make any. So I'm sorry. Sometimes weeks are going to be like that. That's how things are. And so I thought, what am I going to film?
So instead of just making a better video, she stood here for 5 minutes apologizing that her video is crap and she's not showing you what you would like to see.
For today, and I thought, you know what? I have not done my bed at all. For now, bed is done. Let's go
Yeah, that's a great looking bed there, Amy.
on to our clothing now. So this has been my style. If I have a style, it's
This is her style. Sleeky deaky.
sleeveless dresses, loose fitting, comfy, because I don't want anything too fitting. It's hot here. Skirts are great and comfy. I ordered a couple of these because they stretch.
They stretch for your bell. And yay, you ordered a couple of them. I can't wait to see all of those loose, hideous 80-year-old lady skirts.
I'll show you the waistband, one of them. And they just are comfy and good. So this is good, nice and cool. Like I don't feel like restricted.
It doesn't look cool at all.
I think I was
What is this? Greg had one on his pants the last time we seen Greg, and now she's got them all over her shirt. Do these two not have hand towels? Do they just, like, drip dry their hands? Like, what's going on? Never mind, they don't wash their hands. Ha 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 ha, I was just being funny.
or with another, but let me show you. It looks like the simple brown skirt. So this is with the brown skirt.
Yeah, she could wear it twice in a row. Same shirt, different skirt. Yeah.
The one I just had on. The back. It goes down the back.
Yeah, one of them goes down the back.
And it covers the front area. This is another one. This
Oh, it's a baby doll dress. Yeah, that's a good pregnancy dress.
is just a loose fitting dress. Comfy. These are like boho style, they call them. They always have, it's a loose
Boho.
dress. A nice fitting dress.
She has that one in red, but she got a bigger size because she just keeps getting wider.
So these work really good. There's another one. Now this one is a dress.
Look at that belly.
Feels like I feel like it's just gonna be sticky and hot. This dress, I really, really like.
I'm gonna keep this one.
I'm gonna keep this one.
But what I thought I could do with it, I got one of these just in case. This is cute.
Yeah, that's so cute. It's like she's trying to look 20 years older than she is. She's 47 years old, and it's like she's literally trying to look 67, 77. Also, most of these clothes suck for Florida.
So this was another one. This was another skirt. It's the same as my brown one, just black. They have a bunch of different colors. And same
Yay, she's got it in black.
top. The shirt tunic, I really like this. It's
Oh yeah, those sleeves, those are just gorgeous.
actually really long, covers my bum. Okay, this dress I like. I like the color.
That looks like a maternity dress.
I like the fit. I like that, even though it is lower, is this dress right here.
Good, she's got it in 3. Look, 3 of them. You'll never know which day it is.
I have this in navy and I really, really like it. I bought it in hot pink. Very, very comfy. Really like these for summer. All right, so I'm gonna close today's video. It's gonna be a little bit different today, but I'm planning on gonna pick up my mess, put it away, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the evening with my family. Go enjoy. We're gonna have dinner tonight. We're gonna go for a bike ride, and we are gonna go swim in our pool tonight together as a family. So I'm just gonna.
Amy lies so much. She hates that she has to spend so much time with her kids. She is not excited about swimming with the family. In North Carolina, she pawned them off on the church and Lauren every chance she got. She's trapped now with all the kids on the same floor, and the dumb kids sit in the living room while she films, and she can't get away from them. She has to tiptoe around them, and they're always up her butt and pulling her hair. In North Carolina, they could be banished to the basement. She hates her life in Florida. Point blank, period. Hates it.
To relax and enjoy. So you have a fantastic rest of your day and a great weekend. And I will see you again on Monday.
All right. Well, that was it, neighbors. So we caught up with Amy for the week. We will be back with next week's. Stay tuned for that. But stay just a bit longer because we are about to pick 2 winners for the 2 $50 Amazon gift cards. All right, let's do that right now. Alrighty, neighbors, thank you for staying till the very end. Now let's go to this Raffley's YouTube comment picker and pick 2 winners for our 2 $50 gift cards for hitting 2,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Let's see who wins. So if we do 2 winners and we exclude the duplicates, we have 98 participants. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Bread and Marie Vivarelli. Bread and Marie, make sure you send me an email as soon as possible at the email that's provided in the description box. I'll get the gift cards out to you ASAP. Have a great day, neighbors. Congratulations. Everyone else, stay tuned for the next giveaway. Who knows? Maybe next time we'll give away 4 gift cards. Bye, neighbors.